Hello, we're back with another video. Today I want to talk about art block slash motivation to doing art. Unfortunately, I struggle a lot with art block and having motivation to do stuff. I get in my ruts and my down times and I have all these ideas, but I don't have any motivation to do it, or I don't even know where to start. So I have 3 things that have helped me lately to get past that art block or to get past the not having enough motivation to do something, and I want to share them with you. My number 1 way to get over this is making a list. Brainstorm, just write down even the silliest things. Write down things that you think might not even be possible but would be really fun to do. Just let your imagination grow wild. Like 2 years ago, I was like, it might be cool to start making movies, and maybe I should write a script to start a movie. And last year I did it because I wrote it down and I made a vision board. That comes to my next thing under lists, is making vision boards. If you are a creative like me and you like to see things in front of you, don't mind the cat. If you like to see things in front of you and have a vision board, then maybe that's the way to go. Title it at the top, ideas for art or art block breakthrough or something like that, and write down in different categories different art things that you want to do. So like for me, it would be like one category would be for painting, one would be for drawing, one would be for tattoo portfolio, one would be for making a movie, and then just write down the ideas that you have for each of those things. Vision boards really help me because it's a visual for me to see and like a goal to reach. My second thing on my art block slash motivation killer would be don't force it. What I mean when I say don't force it would be to not force yourself to create something just because you're so scared of getting in an art block or you're afraid that you'll never overcome it. Because you don't want to burn yourself out and you don't want to get exhausted. I would say the best way to ease yourself into the process is to go to Pinterest or Instagram or any other site that you get inspiration from. For me, it's Pinterest, and I go to Pinterest and I either look up art ideas or I look up a specific type of art idea that I'm looking for, and I just scroll. If I'm in an art block and I see all of these ideas, it starts to create a burst of inspiration within me, and I finally get that feeling that I want to create when I see all these other people, having fun and creating the things that I want to create. Invokes the inspiration within me. So don't force it. Just look online, look at different ideas until you feel the need to create. Don't force it, wait for the need to create. Another thing that you can do, and honestly this is for mental health in general, if you're feeling down in the dumps, romanticize everything in your life. Look for things that you like. If you really like coffee, first thing when you wake up, make that coffee, romanticize it, make it feel like you're the main character in a movie. Another thing that you can do, if you really like reading books, make sure that you have your coffee, you have your little cozy blanket, you have your fuzzy socks on, and you romanticize every part of the reading experience. You can do the same thing while you're painting or doing any art thing. Make sure you have a couple candles lit. Make sure that you have your favorite drink next to you. Put on your favorite tunes. This is the best way to romanticize and liven up your artistic experience. Okay, so my number 3 on ways to overcome an art block or overcome the lack of motivation to do something do one project at a time. So this kind of goes back to my list rule at the beginning. If you have all of these things that you want to do and you're like, okay, so I have all these things and I'm very overwhelmed and I don't know what to do about it. I don't even know if I can do any of these things. I'm so stuck. Just focus on one. Even if it's the top one, maybe it's the one that like excites you the most. Only focus on one. If you're worried about burnout and you're worried about being exhausted from creating, do not tackle more than one at a time. There's, you know, we're not promised tomorrow, but there's always tomorrow. You know, you can always do it tomorrow. You can do it the next day, one at a time. Focusing at one at a time allows you to put more of your energy into that project. So let's say that your list is, I want to write a script for a movie, or I want to paint this picture, or I want to make a clay sculpture. All of those 3 ideas are great, but for me, I really am thinking about that script that I want to write, so I'm probably going to start there. Maybe I'll devote 2 hours or just hour or maybe even 30 minutes of my day just to do that. If the next day I don't feel like doing it, move on to the second one. Maybe then I'll work on my painting. If that doesn't excite me enough, maybe I'll go to my clay sculpture. You know, just working at one thing at a time is very important, not to overwhelm yourself. That is like the #1 rule of burnout, is overwhelming yourself with all the projects that you want to do. Just do one thing at a time. Hi, so I forgot to film an outro video, so this is what you're getting. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe so I can get my videos out there more. I would really like it if you guys could comment if any of these things helped you, or if you realized anything while watching the video. I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, thank you guys. All right, bye!